quick video just for the end of our introductory session, just going over eccentric engagement and co-contraction or reciprocal engagement. We'll go over things in much more detail in session 2. This is just to give you a little bit of an idea of what to begin feeling and what to begin practicing before we explain much more next week. But the more that you can practice this week, just feeling these concepts in your body, the better it will be going forward. This is the very base of what we're teaching and what we're talking about. So eccentric engagement simply means tissue is under tension while it's getting longer. And the easiest way to get into that is to feel it. So if you just take, for example, your bicep. So here we're going to contract in and shorten the bicep. Just maintain that feeling of pulling in as you then lengthen that tissue while it still has that little bit of engagement. Pull in with the bicep. Keep feeling that pulling in as you then lengthen your arm. Go, pull in. The force which is then extending the arm is coming from the tricep. So here you keep the feeling of pulling in the bicep as you then pull in with the tricep. Hold on to that feeling of pulling in the tricep now as you contract the bicep. Keep feeling like you're pulling in the bicep and shorten the tricep. So you're now working with co-contraction or reciprocal engagement. So one tissue is contracting and shortening, one tissue is maintaining that feeling of engagement as it's getting longer. So that then you've moved into co-contraction. One side's contracting and shortening, one side's maintaining that feeling of being engaged while it's getting longer, or is still under tension as it's getting longer. So co-contraction is when you feel those two sides of the body working together. One side is under tension as it's getting longer, the other side is contracting and shortening to create the movement. So the contracting side, which is getting shorter, creates the movement. The reciprocal engagement, the co-contracting side, provides stability and is more to do with the quality of the movement, the smoothness and the stability within the joint structure. So if you move that concept more to a major joint, so for example if you pull across, you're mainly shortening the pec. Keep that feeling of pulling across in the pec as you use the muscles in your back to pull your shoulder out, but you're maintaining that feeling of contraction or engagement on the front. Now maintain that feeling of contraction and engagement in the back as you then pull across your body, mainly using the muscles in the pecs here. Keep the feeling of contracting in the pecs as you then pull outwards using the tissue on the back. In terms of range of movement, only go as far as you can maintain that feeling of the lengthening side staying contracted. That range can change from movement to movement, so don't always just think it's always going to be the same. So now what I want you to do, if you understand those concepts of eccentric engagement and co-contraction, just go around your body playing with those concepts and feeling different areas in your body. You can go all the way from the top to the bottom, so you can feel your neck contracting. Hold that contraction in the front as you pull back with the neck. Keep the contraction in the back as you pull in. You can do double movements, pecs are engaged and getting longer. Hold on to the tissue contracting in the back as you pull across your body. Yeah. You can do the wrists, forearm, a little bit of a rotational movement. But just go around your body, practicing in different areas, feeling into different areas. You'll get some worksheets giving you some ideas of what to look out for, and I'll do a little video going through the body of the main movements that we make as humans and where you can investigate and go into. For the next week, just go around your body feeling tissue engaged while it's getting longer. Feel tissue engaged while it's getting longer in a different area. Try to notice where's contracting and shortening to create that movement of the engagement and getting longer. Play around with those feelings within your body, and that'll be great for next week. when we'll go into things in more detail.